Oh, is it pause?
Pause.
Oh, okay, good. That's some suspect shit.
Alright.
I don't want to incriminate myself.
Come back.
Yeah. But see, it was recording. You'll figure it out.
Right.
Hey, it's your boy Bass Lobo coming at you with the latest and greatest, as always. Welcome to my den. Alright, so this week we're going to be talking about lo-fi music, lo-fi hip-hop in particular, which is my sunshine. I love it. I breathe it. Every day, all day, I'm listening to lo-fi. But before I get into lo-fi hip-hop, gather around the campfires, children. Let's talk about what exactly is lo-fi. So lo-fi comes from the early punk rock ages, kind of like garage style recording. It all started, I'd say, like in the late 60s, early 70s, where people were using mostly analog means, cassettes, vinyl scratching. The recording process was, at the time, not intentional, but the aesthetic was kind of invited. Kind of went with the punk rock-ish type vibes. And obviously, just because of this insane technological explosion, I say, I don't know, sometime in the late 2008, 2009, lo-fi hip-hop kind of made a huge comeback because the internet, because of YouTube, and a lot of artists, mostly a lot of inner city kids, which is awesome to me, started throwing out some stuff, and a lot of these cats you'll find on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, YouTube, they don't have over maybe 10, 20K hits, but they're putting out some quality work, all sample-based music. They got all the analog works. They'll show you how they do it, and they're going for this really awesome aesthetic. And to me, it's because most mainstream hip hop now is hi-fi. It's so polished to the point that there are no production mistakes, if you will. It is so overly produced, in my opinion. It's not bad, I get it, because I'll be bumping that kind of music too. But at the end of the day, there is nothing better than listening to, when someone records them actually putting in the cassette and you can hear it close, you can hear them hit that play button. It's almost like you're there with them. It's more of an emotional experience, in my opinion. That being said, we're going to start with SEENMR. SEENMR, I checked out back in the ye old Bass Lobo days when I was backpacking Alaska. Listened to that album most of that summer, most of that winter, and let me tell you, every single track on this, on his Gypsy Weed mixtape, has a lot of history. It is just, from the ambient sound, he actually you can hear the sound of people talking, the sound of people skateboarding, the sound of him, turning on the lights earlier, and this and that. I'll let you guys decipher it on your own. But he has 4 different mixtapes out: Chinatown mixtape, Tenderloin tape, and Gypsy Weed beat tape. They're all great in their own way. I like the Gypsy Weed mixtape because at the time I was in love, and love makes everything better. But now that it's gone, I appreciate all the good times and the bad times, and the Gypsy Weed beat tape definitely complemented that. Now, obviously, like most awesome people, once they break up, they kind of lose. The chain breaks and they kind of go crazy loco, and that's the China tape for me. China tape was me literally longboarding without a shirt through most of Fairbanks, Alaska. Crazy bandana, playing Magic the Gathering at weird times because the sun was out all day. And I don't know, something about this music, it just stayed with me. And just because I felt like I know this guy, even though I've never met him and I don't even know if I'm ever going to, he's from Chinatown. But definitely check out SEENMR and just check out lo-fi music in general. Give these artists a chance, because they're just like us. They're just normal people. They're not trying to get famous. I think they're just trying to make a statement. And they're making really awesome music, and it's so surprising that only a few people that I talked to actually know about it. We got Ginseng, we got all kinds of awesome YouTube channels like 1171 Domino, just pumping out these amazing music, and it's just, I don't even know, they're probably always going to stay under the radar. They don't really have what it takes for the media's eye, and it just makes me like it that much more, honestly.
I think the artwork for me, I like the artwork. As in, like,
right?
It's not like people spend a lot of money and time in the artwork. It's simple.
It's simple, and that's a huge statement for the music itself.
Yeah, and the music itself, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like, you be like, when you think of, everybody thinks of Chinatown, that's what you see the video, you see that, but I guess it's like you know what Chinatown looks like, but I think the vibe of the album is more of not confusion, but it's just kind of
it really throws you in the midst of it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Especially in the Chinatown, I mean, look at the album, it's just a dude, you can just see him, he just took a picture of the street, it's bustling, busy.
Yeah.
But you can definitely get out with the vibe. It starts out with Out There, which is a 52-second song, and it's just a sample of some oldies of some lady singing, he's out there, and you almost get paranoid, but at the same time she's singing so calmly, you're like, alright, I'll check this out, and it starts with Chow Mein, these bustling, awesome streets. It's like you're walking through the city at night. You got a drink with your homies, you know, ready to get in some trouble. And then Year of the Black Snake starts. And that's when you get the Chinatown. You get these old kung fu movies. He samples throughout all of it. And even the Gypsy Weed mixtape, he sampled Alan Watts, which is a famous philosopher that talks about all kinds of stuff. And he was talking about the concept of satori. And it's a very interesting concept of how to live your life, which goes to show that the artist is, believe it or not, through all the chaos and kind of just intentional mistakes in his album, is going to it just goes to show that, you know, there is beauty in it, and this man is definitely trying to tell you something with this. And the reason I wanted to bring this out is because Bass Lobo 2 had a life before this, and I had a very awesome experience listening to this stuff. And you know, I didn't listen to this for years, but this week I really want to do something special, and I was like, you know, be squared, I'm bringing out the lo-fi. It's about that time, and I just hope that, I don't know if you guys are ever going to check it out, but one day if you guys check out these mixtapes, listen to them uninterrupted, like I always say.
Yeah.
Really, you know, a musical experience shouldn't be, at least that first listen. Take the time to actually do it. Don't be doing this, don't be doing that. Just listen to it. And I hope that maybe one day someone will experience it and have awesome memories like I did with these two.
Yeah, he had a new track. This one song that came out called Freak. It's called Freak Blue Moon Mix.
The Freak Blue Moon Mix? Yeah.
Yeah, so I listened to that. I listened to Chinatown when you told me about it like 2 weeks ago. I listened to that. It was like, it grabbed your attention because it's different. That's number one. It's different. I'm like, okay. You know, you hear people say, oh, you should check it out. You should check it out. You know, how many times people are actually going to sit down and check it out? You know what I mean? I sat down and I checked it out, and I was like, oh, if I like this, then well, let me see here if you got any new stuff, you know. So, you know, people don't, you know, put stuff out on Spotify like that, you know. But like, you have to like go and find it and listen to it. Like, not like thinking like, oh, let me go on my phone. It's not on Spotify. I'm not listening to it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to actually go and like when he told me like this, I was like, it's not on Spotify.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was like, this, well, that means it's gonna be really good if I have to go and find it.
Yeah.
Anytime I have to go find music or whatever, like, anytime I had to go find, like, before even Spotify was out, I had to go find freaking, MF Doom food on vinyl. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, you know, stuff like that. Like, I was like, because me and him were talking about having vinyls, and like, he was telling me all the vinyls he was getting, and I'm like, yeah, man, like, people don't listen to vinyls or get vinyls or collect vinyls like that, you know. You know, yeah, I know. We know you do. You're the historian of vinyl.
I got it. One day my kid will be asking, he's like, oh, but everything's all directly to my brain now, Dad. Yeah. I'm like, listen here, you young fool. Listen to that popping and that crackling. That's amazing. That's beauty right there. Yeah. Hey, I don't want to bore y'all, but I really hope you guys check it out. And start with the Gypsy Weed mixtape and just listen to Da Da Da. It's such a smooth song. Awesome sample from, I don't know who it is that he sampled, but he was just like, stop the violence, stop killing, all I want to do is jabba dabba doo doo and da da da. Right when he says that, the breakbeats just start. Awesome mellow piano over it, and it's just like, you know, you're over there smoking a Black and Mild on a rooftop, just, you know, chilling, watching the clouds go by. Anyways, that's all Bass Lobo's got. What you guys got for music on this fine evening?
You go ahead, bro.
All right. It's the Black Dale Brother. My music for the week is Azizi Gibson, A New Life. It's his latest album. He has a single out now, but that's here nor there. This album was good. What caught my attention was the album cover. It's a picture of the Grim Reaper just like chilling on the couch with his girlfriend.
I liked it.
And it's a pretty dope album cover. I've been looking for a poster of it for the longest time. It's like drinking a beer, chilling on the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, man, I can identify with that Grim Reaper. You know, I'm looking for a nice gal myself. I can see he's an enthusiast of the records as well.
He's definitely.
Yeah, hey.
But yeah, that's what first, because I at least once a week I go on the browse section and see just like new music that just dropped by everybody. And I mean, like every now and again, something just catches my eye, and I was like, I gotta listen to this. I never heard of this guy. I got serious about it. I listened to it, and it was like in a stage of last year where I was looking for something new. I was tired of listening to the same stuff. Like it was when 21 Savage, everybody put on top of that, and I just couldn't get with it. I was looking for something new. And Azizi Gibson, this album cover caught my eye, and I was like, this is amazing. Now I'm gonna warn you, it is different. It is. It's different. Very different. It's not. I mean, the guys. He grew up in Germany. He signed to DJ Paul, other half of 3-6 Mafia, and he featured on the album. He actually had my favorite artist, which is Big Crit, on the album.
Oh,
it was actually pretty good. The production was great. His flow was amazing, and then he had like a couple of the songs. He had like a Super Mario Brother ad-libs on it.
Oh yeah.
And it just pumped me up every time I hear it. So like starting off with the track, like he started off the album the perfect way, and this is how I get people to get onto it. First lyrics of the album, girl, I want that pussy.
Hey, straightforward. Hey, big Lobo, hey, let's jump girls, ladies, hey.
Yeah, it was good. I like Angel Pussy. Like, I like the whole album. One of my favorite songs was Angel Pussy, Anything. He said, sometimes I sleep upside down so I can wake up right. Yeah, Matrix Slave Ship. Goddamn, of course, Issues with Big Crit, Cabaret, Bragging Rights. He's just talking stuff. I mean,
Bragging Rights.
It's like, the whole album was just on point. Like I said, it's something different. If you're looking for something different, it's not mainstream at all. He has a pretty solid following, but it's still not mainstream. Sure. And he's still on the come up. Just be on the lookout for him.
Alright, definitely. Azizi Gibson, hey. For sure.
And if you find that poster of this album cover, hit me up, because I want it.
Yeah, but hit me up first, and then I won't hit him up. I like it. Then I'll be 2 for 1.
Do you want to talk about Trons? Because it's sitting on.
No, I don't. I just feel like that's his lane. He'll get here eventually, man.
I said.
Just do you, bro. Just do you.
Yeah, you got it. I mean,
that's his lane. I ain't trying to.
You come with new music.
Yeah, man.
Come with that power. On site.
Oh, Oddisee is dope, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna talk about Oddisee. I kind of stumbled on him. Like, I was like, once again, I get to a point where, all right, like, you know how you have like your playlist on like Spotify or iTunes or Tidal, whatever you listen to.
Sure.
You know, and whatever you listen to, you know, and like, I don't know, like, I just don't listen only hip hop. I listen to some of everything. Like, it depends on how I feel that day. Like today, it was weird. It was weird, but to me, I was like, I'm listening to John Mayer today. Because you already know, as you know, I like John Mayer. I was like, let's listen to John Mayer. Yeah, I was like, let's listen to John Mayer. And of course, you know, I told you about the new album, the new, called 2 EPs he puts out because he really is out. I mean, he puts out albums, but sometimes it's just like, if he feels like, because when you put out albums, it's more to it than just putting the album out. That means I put an album out. That means I got promoted. Yeah. That means I have to go on tour. I have to do all this stuff. Yeah. John is one of the type of laid back type of personnel that, you know, I just want to put this music out and I want people to enjoy it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And see what you think about it.
Kind of like that person.
Yeah. But you know, I want to get back to that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna talk about Oddisee's Alwasta. Yeah, man, he's really really nice, man. And like you need to check out his new album, Iceberg, man. It just came out. Hot album. You need to listen to it. But I'm talking about this one, man. What caught my attention besides the Arabic writing on there? It was just all about like, to me, it's like it catches his lyrics alone pretty much are like outstanding. I don't even know why nobody even recognizes him nor even uses him on like compilations of other, because you get, alright, it's cool, everybody uses the 2 Chainz and all the rest of these people, but I don't know, like I'm a lyrical type person and he's a lyrical type dude, and like I don't care what it was, whatever album he put out, this is one of the albums that kind of stuck out to me, simply because like it's just like, and my first song was No Reservation on there, and like pretty much I'm gonna read out a lyric that's like pretty much what kind of caught my eye was like this. It was like, good news means a lot. Good news means a lot of you is probably dying. or moving out of the city because all of the properties are buying. Let alone cover the rent for the crib each month, so you can move to LA where you can still cheap stunt. So people like that right there. That right there. I mean, it's better for him to say it than me. It's just the fact that just like I don't know, like it just like he just talks about simple things, you know, everyday life. I'm talking about like hoes, cars, and money, and all the rest of the same cliche. And I think his flow is like more like to me like it gravitates to my ear.
Oh, definitely.
Because I already told you like I like lyricists.
Yeah.
Like all the rest is pop stuff and all the rest is catchy stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool to listen to, don't get me wrong. Like we said, you did Migos album, you know what I mean? And actually it's probably the best probably Migos albums that
Drop top.
yeah, it's probably the best Migos album they put out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean and for it to be what it for it to be Migos, you know what I mean? Yeah. But me personally, you know, of course this whole album right here of Alwasta is just him by himself, no compilations, no features, nothing like that, man. And another mixtape that listen to him is the Odd Tape. And the Odd Tape is just straight mellow. It's not even where it's instrumentals, bro. And I'll sit here and listen to. This is something that you ride to, and you don't want to like. You tired of listening to BS, and you're like, you know what? I just want to listen to music.
Sometimes stuff you get to work and you don't want to get out of your car.
Yeah, man. And that's what I found myself doing.
Yeah.
But like his new album, Iceberg, the Iceberg. It's it's more like him getting into like this album right here was more like he was getting into like it was kind of like a follow up. It's almost like it's kind of weird because when you listen to this album and you listen to his new album, it's kind of like more of a like is this what telling the future like in his album like the way he's talking.
Right.
He's talking about at the time he was talking about I guess like the effects of Bush.
Sure.
And how you hear the effects of Bush, kind of like think of Trump, and then now the new one's talking about like how the effects of how things that's happening is gonna happen. It's kind of like how it feels like a little more political with it. You know what I mean? Of course, I know you don't like the political people.
Crazy is what you're saying.
No, he's not going crazy. It's just like you said, you don't like Lupe. So I mean,
Lupe went crazy.
No, Lupe went to go find himself.
That's all good, but.
And
admit he didn't lose his mind.
I'm agreeing with you there, and I love Lupe, but I think he went a little crazy. I mean,
I said admit he didn't lose his mind.
I think
he lost a little bit of his mind.
really he kicked and pushed off into the sunset. All right.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Like you're thinking about it. Like you got your two commercial albums. You got your commercial albums, and then you got to think about it this way. Like, what do you really truly want to do? You put your message out, then but you don't want to. But the last album he put out was kind of like he lost people. Like if you wasn't on that wave, then you got lost. You see what I'm saying? So some people didn't really like. They kind of like dissected that album, and like it was almost like a skeleton. It was almost like a graveyard. It was like,
Sure.
Oh, I didn't like that song. I like that one.
That's the worst, man. And
what is he talking about in that one? And like
exactly.
me personally, like I was like, well, what are you listening to? Are you listening to the catchy stuff, or are you listening to the whole album? And then you need to look up. Then you need to do your research on why he did this album. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It was more for the kids in Chicago. It was not more like, I'm trying to over here keep pushing. We over here doing laser beams and all that stuff. It's cool to talk about all that stuff, but he was just getting like it just got real. Like how he's from Chicago, of course, Lupe is. And he just wanted to pretty much shine the light on, how it really is, like, how the system is in Chicago. So that's what that album was about, if you don't know what it was about. Yes, he had to go political.
He got too much in my face about it.
It's all good.
That's what it is.
Yeah, thanks to say.
Then he came back with this other album.
Oh, yeah. I didn't finish it all the way through, but what I listened to, it was better.
Man, when I can't finish an album, I feel bad. I'm like, damn, dude, I'm sorry about the Sunny, but it's just not doing it for me, man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta fall back on it.
Yeah, you gotta let it marinate a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Just like your boy, Kid Cudi.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's still marinating in that crock pot. Got that ass.
Talk about going crazy.
Oh, man.
Bullets to Heaven or whatever.
That was a good album. You just gotta be in the right mood.
You gotta be the bullet going down.
You gotta be in the right spirit.
You had to be as high as he was.
But you know the crazy thing about it was almost like what people were like. I think people would expect out of that album itself was like more like, well,
because he hyped it up Man on the Moon 3 so much.
Yeah,
and
but
it came out and it was like, this is a punk rock album.
Yeah,
Well,
it's bad because it came after he left good music.
Yeah,
and like you figure like any time that you leave a record label, you want to like smash it out of the park. You know what I mean? You want to be like, you know, that album was better than any other album you put out for these bastards. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
just doing his own thing, man.
I do like Kid Cudi.
No, I do. Man on the Moon.
I got that on vinyl.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you can come over so we can jam out to that. But little shout out for next week. I want to kind of on the note of kind of veering off hip hop. I want to talk about a indie synth heavy band called Beach House. Another emotional roller coaster. I'm sure you guys check out some Beach House. Made the song Norway. They're on Bloom and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely. I wouldn't say the music is depressing because it isn't. It just gets you caught up in the feels because that woman's got a powerful voice and the way those people play the guitar and the synths, just everything is just so perfectly lined up that you can't help but just think about the better days. But anyways, I was listening to this morning on my way back from PT and I was like, it's gonna happen. I can't let it slip away. So get ready for some Beach House. Yep, and that's all I got.
Any particular album on Beach?
I want to say it's Bloom. I want to cover both of them a little bit, but let's focus on the early one. Let's be honest here. One moment.
What?
Beach House. I feel like I know it.
You've heard it before.
I've heard it before.
That's what I'm saying.
Teen Dream. Yeah. Teen Dream describes my last year of high school, which in my opinion, not only was it the best time for music, 2011, the best time in my life. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the Teen Dream, and hopefully I can get through that episode without going comatose. So, yep, that's Bass Lobo.
Yeah, man. So, you got music you want to talk about next week?
I'll give it to you. I know who I want to talk about.
Yeah,
I don't know what the album's called. So
Typical cat.
All right, Pale Floating While Dreaming.
There you go. Thank you.
Going back to Pale, huh?
Did you listen to it?
I listened to the last one.
What last one?
No, I listened to the mixtape.
Was it Floating While Dreaming?
No, it wasn't before that.
That was the first one.
No, he put out other compilations with other people, man.
Oh.
See, you know it, man.
Right. Was it Skizzy Mars?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Skizzy Mars is that dude.
Well,
I put it out on Monday.
Yeah, okay.
Well, anyways, guys, thanks for listening.
Yeah, man.
Bass Lobo's Music Corner.
Blackdale Ripple.
Yeah, I just want to thank
got a new addition here.
Kevin for coming.
Thank you, Kevin, for showing up.
Being late, you always
your weird ass city.
I got 2 buildings.
Thank you for holding it down.
We got involved with the sports.
Six episodes strong. I appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Mo, coming through, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Because and I really want to instill you into the sports. You know what I mean? Because I get the Fernandez every once in a while, and when they're not playing basketball, but. But I need a constant somebody to like challenge this dude right here because he'll come up with some crazy stuff and saying some crazy stuff.
It's not crazy to say that 8. Never mind.
What? Damn near triple double?
16, 10, and 8 is damn near triple double.
Yeah,
but it's not.
It's not a triple double, but it's damn near triple double.
Alright. So for that outro once again, and I'd like to get involved in this if I can help take the ease off you too. Like I said, as we're talking, as we're bullshitting, it'd be cool to just tune up and play some dope ass music, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
For the YouTube, not for the live, obviously, but for the YouTube.
What we're talking about.